Hello, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. This is Samson Lee coming to you from Los Angeles, California. Welcome to today's Real Talk Monday Global Call. Today we have the beautiful Holly Demott. Hi, Holly, how are you?
Hi, I am joining you from the Midwest. I know it says Scottsdale, Arizona. I am in the Midwest, though, the heart of the US.
Hey, great to have you here. And folks, if you don't know Holly, she's been very successful in a corporate career and also very successful as an entrepreneur. And she has been in our space for many, many years. And maybe you can share, maybe in your own words, tell them a little bit about yourselves.
I would love to, and I'm so happy that you're listening and you're tuning in to hear about this amazing company and the opportunity. I was a traditional college graduate who went straight into the corporate world. So I have my degrees in marketing and accounting, and I always knew that, corporate world, that's what I was taught. And I would work till I was, in my 60s, and then I would retire. And I soon realized in the corporate world, I was like, what? Like this is going to be my life. And even though I always share this, I was really good at my job and I loved it. I though didn't, there was things I didn't like with, I had a ceiling on my income. I had only a certain amount of time I could take off. And so I was introduced to this platform, thank goodness, by a third grade school teacher. And I can't say I was open initially because I wasn't. And then when I finally did take a look at it, it was, it amazed me. I'm like, there's a world like this. There's opportunity like this that exists. And I ended up jumping in, and thank goodness I did. I worked for the second largest bank in the world, and there was a really rough patch back in 2006, 7, 8, 2010. I was laid off. There was, a mortgage crisis happening in the United States, and I was one out of 8,000 people lost my job in a day. And thank goodness I had my plan. I called it my plan B, with this platform, and it quickly became my plan A. And I share with people that I wasn't an instant success overnight. It took learning. It took that hunger for me to want more, to want to make this work. And all of that work and the vision and the path led me to partner with Samson Lee right here and to be at this company.
Yeah. Well, we're very fortunate and lucky and happy to have you here. I mean, it sounds like, from what you just said, you want to live life on your own terms, huh?
Hmm.
And I think like what you said about being laid off, and when you mentioned that, it just reminds me of what's happening in the world today. It seems so chaotic, huh? Now I know obviously you live in Scottsdale, Arizona, but also spends a lot of time in the Midwest and even East Coast, and you've traveled a little bit before for the business, building globally. But maybe you can share with the folks out there what you have encountered. What are the issues with the people out there right now?
Yeah, I always am a glass half full type of person. And so with traveling around and seeing different layoffs, seeing AI be a real threat to people's jobs, I know there's good and bad to that.
Yeah.
And just the uncertainty of job markets, uncertainty of where new college graduates are coming out of college, but yet they're not finding the work, after investing, six figures and more on their education, and then now what? And even with people, age is a real thing. And I know we're working with some people that were let go, and they're like, they think it's because of age. And that's a whole nother topic. And so it's interesting to see some hardships out there and to see what's going on in the economy and really the world. And then, of course, we're going to be talking more about, what could this opportunity bring to people? And
Yeah.
that's why I love to do the traveling. I love to hear people's stories because we really are hope dealers, Samson. When we're talking about the chaos that's out there with the how much gas is, how much groceries are, like just people living life and wanting more.
Yeah. When I look out there, that reminds me, I recently looked up, some of the challenges by demographics.
Mm,
And of course, you have the baby boomers who have the most money, right? Because they work the longest, they've accumulated the most, but yet they have to spend money helping the Gen X. Maybe somebody in their 40s and 50s who's uh, just working hard, but and maybe they're at the point where they're afraid of their future because of the chaos like AI and industries changing. And I see this globally. And then when we talk about the millennials, well, they're just, starting to be set in their careers
Mm,
and all these chaos happening. And then I feel so bad for the Gen Zs who are
mm,
just, getting out of college or maybe in their 20s and they spent, like you said, spend all that money, borrow, and many of them borrow a lot of money. And there's so much talk the last 5 to 10 years about that. Where are they really getting bang for the buck and really be set on a path to build a family and buy a house? I say that in that way because it's hard now. I mean, I remember when, I mean, I'm 56. When I remember when I was growing up, when you get to 20s and 30s, you're expected to buy your first house then. Now I
mm.
don't think the kids have any chance at all. I mean, so that also puts a lot of pressure on the older generation because even especially maybe the Gen X and also the baby boomers, they're coming into the stage of their lives where they have to spend money on health. And
Mhm.
that's a big deal. They have the most money to spend, but yet, there's still a lot of uncertainty. And, we're lucky to be where we are coming
Mm.
into the industry. So let me ask you, Holly, look, given all that as you go share and, you made a lot of money in this industry, but times have changed. So what opportunity can people have that they can feel good about that maybe bring them some sense of sanity, security, and even purpose?
You know, there's, health is one thing. And I've always been into anti-aging and really feeling awesome, like feeling amazing in our bodies. And most people take that for granted. And then when they start to feel not like a 10, I always like to say a 1 out of 10, 10 being the absolute best you're feeling and one being not so great, like really bad. Where do you feel? And if people have a number even in 4, 5, 6, 7, it's like they want it to be higher. And so health is definitely one of the opportunities that I love to talk about. I love it because we have more control in that arena than we really believe. And finances go hand in hand with that. Opportunity to really dream again. I love unlocking that to dream again. Because Samson, I lost my dreams. There was a time where I kind of shut them off. I put them on the back burner because I didn't have a way. And so without a way, without a vision of where I was going, I really stopped dreaming. And it's not a good feeling. It's very mundane. It's very just living life to live life and not looking forward to things. And money is an amazing tool. It's a tool. I love it. I love the frequency of money and with the opportunity that we have here, it's gosh, it's both of those. It's the health piece of it and it's the financial piece of it. And it really unlocks people to dream again.
Yeah. So share. I mean, it sounds very exciting. Obviously, now that versus traditional job or business, we have to be stuck in the office or etc. I see you out there on your social media with people all the time having coffee or food or traveling. So what kind of business you can do that's so
Yeah.
mobile, right? What's the
So
opportunity?
yes, and I work with as a woman, I work with a lot of moms, a lot of couples, a lot of moms, a lot of everything. And what's neat in the Midwest where I am right now, all these women, I mean, they're the glue that really holds the family together. And if they're not feeling good, Samson, the family's not feeling it.
Hmm.
And that's a big thing that I hear often is, women in their 40s, women in their 30s, like women in their 50s, they want to feel good. They want to have the energy. They want to be able to, be that person in the family that, keeps it together. And so feeling your best really is a part of that. Making money with that. I don't know who would want that. I truly don't know who would want that.
Right.
I know I am very much into products, and what I see so much out there is decision fatigue. People are
Mm,
so confused. They're so
mm.
confused on what to take, when to take, how often to take, should my kids take? Like it's just like constant because everywhere we go, the big box stores to Amazon, everywhere we go, even our chiropractor's office, we see product, 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 product. How do we know? So I was at that conundrum myself. I didn't know what to trust. I'm one of those that what I spend my money on, what I'm putting in my body, like the quality has to be there. It's gotta be nothing synthetic. It has to be whole food based. I want the quality. I want to know that it's being my body's using it, which is called bioavailability. So the delivery system. So when I was introduced to three, with Dr. Dan Gubler being our chief science officer, like, wow, what he's done with our products to know they're whole food based. We call them the simple six. And the simple six, we take them every single day. And it really helps to simplify that world of confusion of what to take, when to take. Wait a minute, I'm feeling the aging a little bit. I don't want to feel that, or I'm getting sick more often, or oh my goodness, I'm dealing with allergies all the time, or I don't know what's going on. It really helps to simplify and put people on a straight path to health. And we like to call it proactive wellness. And then of course we have neurocosmetics that are a whole nother level of skin health and mental health with it. So
Mm.
that really is the opportunity more with the products and with sharing it is fun. We Gosh, I love business. I love it. And when I talk with people and they may say, "Oh, I'm not a business person." I'm like, "You are more than you think you are." I'm like, "Have you referred a restaurant? Have you referred your favorite Lulu pants? Have you, And the answer is yes, yes, yes. And, that's the simplicity of our business as well.
Right. It has to be simple, doesn't it? So let
Mhm.
me ask you, let's go back real quick. Like for my thing is I need to stay young, right?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite anti-aging?
Yeah. Well, I've always said that I've loved glutathione. So I
Mhm.
started doing IVs, so the IV drips. Some of you may know about, IV places. I started doing glutathione drips back in 2015
Mhm.
because they're very anti-aging, and it's a really difficult antioxidant to absorb, and it's the mother antioxidant to help with anti-aging. And
Mhm.
so I actually just took mine and so did Samson, and I brought one out.
Oh,
Um,
hey.
I know we love this packet. Like this thing, this is gold right here. This is gold. So this is my favorite product right now. Gosh, it's so hard because I love all of them. I mean, I have the collagen here too. Love, love. The glutathione though in this, it's a hot topic right now. It's a hot topic. People are wanting to take glutathione. And it's you got to know where you have to know the quality of where you're getting it. Some it doesn't taste good naturally if you were just to buy it straight up and take it because it's definitely not a pill. You have to take it and it's awful. And here it tastes amazing. And it's 95% absorbed, which you're getting it. You know your cells are getting it to help repair. And this is the anti-aging product right here.
Oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, last night I think I saw the Eternal. Somebody was putting it in a smoothie.
Mhm. I've
Did
seen
you
people do
see it?
that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I mean,
yeah.
this already tastes phenomenal.
Yeah.
So good. And like berries. So in a smoothie, it'd be just as good as well.
So let me ask you, since you have made a lot of money in this industry, so how do you go about sharing?
Sharing.
How you
I,
make money? You share, you make
I,
money.
yeah,
How do you do that?
I know. And you've made a lot of money as well. And that's the beauty of it. I feel like when we're authentically sharing and wanting to help people realize their potential And it's really, we're matching people, and matching people with their vision and what they can open up to really want. So, how we make money, we have a financial rewards plan, which is the best that I've seen. And with that rewards plan, there's different ways that we earn. And it really is about starting people to use our system and using the products and then tapping into knowing, okay, wait, I want to share this as well. Okay, we have a system for that. A system for people to watch videos such as this, a system for people to talk one on one with people. And we introduce people and really get to know what their goals are, get to know where they want to go with this. We love events. We love sharing it. We love whether it's Zoom or it's in person. And you really build out your teams. You build out, I call even the board of directors. It's like, who would you want? Who have you, love to spend time with, but you may not have a reason to spend time with them all the time. This could be it. And I have that happen all the time where, like, I love it. I'm talking to this person more because you're building a business together. So we often say you're not as in, you are in business by yourself, or you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And that could not be more true with how the structure of this business is.
Yeah. You know what I found out is that, just coming to a lot of the live in-person events, that's the best. I mean,
It
because
is.
people love to connect nowadays. I think especially after pandemic, people want to connect. And this is a
Mhm.
chance to connect with people with similar, mindset where they just want to get better. They just want to get healthier, tell other people about it and really building business. And the people at these events are from all kinds of background, all kinds. It's really amazing. And I think at the end of the day, where there's chaos in the world, as humanity can still come together to do something positive. And that's what, like for me, aside from the money and the travel, that's why I'm in this industry. So it's beautiful. And the people, it's why I really, love spending time like talking to you and talking, sharing it with others. So what should people do now then? Like maybe what should they do? I mean, what's the next step?
So with kind of talking about what we just talked about really quick, the we all have an entrepreneurial spirit in us. We all do. And it's whether we want to like untap in and really have that come to fruition. So how you start, it's really simple. You may think, oh gosh, how much would this be? It's like, it's only $30 to become a brand ambassador. So people either buy retail, so they'll buy retail product, or they'll pay $30 annually to be a brand ambassador, where then they can start buying products at a wholesale cost. We have different packs that are arranged a very specific way. I love our system. I love how they're packaged because some people want to order more products. They want to have more than just the simple six. They want to have everything and more than that. And those all come with a savings. Every single one of them comes with a savings. When you have your enrollment, you open your account when it goes in, you automatically have your account locked. Your positioning is locked within the organization. And timing of that is on your side when you say yes and it's locked and it's in there,
Mm.
because we do have a financial rewards plan that, when people go below you, from someone else maybe enrolling them and such, then you have the opportunity to benefit from that
Wow. So timing is very important. So
timing.
maybe just, look, I think our time is almost up, but if you heard something you like today, just really get back with the person who put you on this Zoom and this video and ask him how, try the product, ask him the story and and jump in with us. So Holly, it's been a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you for your time here. And you're one of the amazing entrepreneurs that we have in our community, and it's an honor to share the screen with you.
Yeah, it's an honor to be on with you and all of your success. And I'm so happy, Samson, we both said yes.
Yeah.
We're both with this awesome company, and there's so many tools that people can watch and learn more. And my advice is get started. Like, how
Yeah.
soon do you want to feel that? How soon do
Mm.
you want to feel what, the person who introduced you, what they're talking about, and give it a try for yourself.
Love it. Love it. All right, folks. Thank you from wherever you're logging in. It's been an honor for me, Samson and
And
Holly.
Holly, thank you guys. Have a good night
We'll
or
see you
good
around.
day.
Take care.
Okay.
Yeah. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.